Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. OMG face screaming in fear fans are absolutely losing their minds right now because the news nobody ever saw coming has officially broken, and it's bigger than any Sister Wives twist we've ever witnessed before. Janelle Brown, the woman who walked away from her decades-long spiritual marriage to Kody Brown after years of exhaustion, heartbreak, financial stress, and emotional distance, has finally remarried. But the shocking part isn't just that she found love again, it's who her new husband is, and trust me, you won't believe your eyes when you hear the name being whispered across fan pages, online groups, and reality TV gossip outlets, because this isn't some casual fling or a safe choice of someone in the background. No. Janelle has stunned the world by tying the knot with a man who has been hovering around her story in surprising ways, a man fans once thought she would never even give a chance to. And now suddenly, he has stepped into the spotlight as her brand new husband, sparking endless debates about whether this is true love, a carefully calculated move, or fate finally rewarding her for surviving the emotional roller coaster of life with Kody Brown. And as the details pour in, the Sister Wives fandom is literally split down the middle, some cheering Janelle on for choosing happiness and independence, while others gasp at the jaw-dropping identity of her mystery man. A man who isn't just some random outsider, but carries a name that resonates within the broader Sister Wives legacy. Someone who understands the spotlight, who has navigated scandal, and who is the kind of personality that could either lift Janelle to a whole new chapter of joy or plunge her back into the chaos she thought she'd left behind. Because yes, the whispers are true. Janelle has said, "I do," in a quiet but meaningful ceremony to none other than a longtime family friend with a shocking connection to the Brown family's past. And some sources are even suggesting this man had been in the picture all along, quietly waiting for his moment to shine, a man who saw Janelle's worth even when Kody overlooked it, a man who reportedly supported her during her post-split detox journey, cheered her on when she showed off her makeup-free confidence on Instagram, and encouraged her dream of leaving Arizona behind once and for all. And as fans rewind old episodes and clips of Sister Wives to look for clues, many are saying the hints were always there, that Janelle's energy shifted whenever this mystery man was around, that her laughter seemed brighter, that her spirit seemed freer. And now, with this marriage bombshell, everything suddenly makes sense, because Janelle, after years of being the practical, steady, no-drama wife who always played peacemaker, has finally taken center stage in her own love story, rewriting the narrative and proving that life after Kody can be sweeter, more glamorous, and full of possibilities. And let's be real, no one could have written a plot twist this juicy, even if TLC's producers had tried, because the sheer irony of Janelle's new husband's identity is enough to keep the internet buzzing for months, with fans speculating about how Christine will react, how Mary will shade it in her subtle Instagram posts, and how Robin, who always positioned herself as Kody's soulmate, will spin this unexpected turn. Because deep down, everyone knows Kody himself is going to explode when he realizes that Janelle has moved on with someone who doesn't just make her happy but also threatens his ego, his image, and his grip on the Brown family legacy. And the whispers get even louder when you realize that Janelle's new husband isn't afraid of the cameras, isn't afraid of the attention, and might even be ready to step into the spotlight in a way that changes everything for Sister Wives, possibly even fueling a whole new spin-off series centered around Janelle's fresh married life, her blended family, her health journey, and her newfound freedom, because fans are already demanding TLC cameras capture every second of this unbelievable story, from the quiet vows to the honeymoon that has people asking if Janelle is living her best life in luxury for the very first time. And honestly, the energy around this is electric, almost surreal, like a redemption arc no one predicted, because let's not forget that for years Janelle sacrificed her dreams, put her children first, battled financial stress, lived in an RV on Coyote Pass while Kody ignored her, and ultimately walked away with nothing but her dignity intact. And now, seeing her stand tall with a wedding ring on her finger, smiling in ways we haven't seen in years, surrounded by people who actually support her instead of draining her spirit, is enough to bring even the most hardened viewers to tears, because OMG, Janelle isn't just surviving, she's thriving. And the man she chose is turning out to be the ultimate plot twist in a saga that has never stopped shocking us, and now the only question left is how Cody will handle the fact that Janelle finally found the kind of love he never gave her, the kind of love that makes fans scream, "Yes, Janelle, you deserve this." Because at the end of the day, this marriage is more than just a wedding. It's a symbol of her rebirth, her courage, and her refusal to be defined by the heartbreak of the past. A new life, a new love, and a storyline that ensures Janelle Brown will forever be remembered as the wife who walked away, built herself back up, and married the unlikeliest man of all. In a surprising development that has fans of Sister Wives reeling, Janelle Brown, one of the most beloved figures from the long-running TLC reality show, has apparently married again. This unexpected revelation, made in early 2025, represents a watershed moment in Janelle's life, as she begins a new chapter after years of managing the complications of her polygamous marriage to Cody Brown. The announcement of her remarriage has caused widespread interest and suspicion, both among spectators and inside the Brown family itself. Who is the man who has captivated Janelle's heart, and what does this mean for her future? This 4,000-word investigation looks into the specifics of Janelle's journey, her new husband, and the larger consequences for her life and the Sister Wives story. Janelle Brown, known for her pragmatic and independent character, has long been a fan favorite on Sister Wives. For nearly 3 decades, she was spiritually married to Cody Brown, the patriarch of the polygamous Brown family, along with his other wives, Mary, Christine, and Robin. Janelle and Cody have 6 children: Logan, Madison, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah. However, the dynamics of their plural marriage began to unravel in recent years, culminating in Janelle's choice to leave Cody in 2022, following Christine's departure in 2021 and Mary's subsequent withdrawal. This left Cody in a monogamous marriage with Robin, his 4th and youngest wife. Janelle's departure from the plural family was a brave step, showing her determination to reclaim her independence and carve a new path for herself and her children. Janelle has been transparent about her personal growth since leaving Cody. She moved from Flagstaff, Arizona, to North Carolina, where she founded Tata Farms, a flower farm that embodies her ambition of living a sustainable, community-oriented existence. Janelle's post-polygamy life has revolved on the farm, which she co-owns with Maddie and Caleb. It represents her tenacity and determination to create something important. However, the hurdles of beginning a new firm, mixed with personal losses and health issues, have made her journey far from easy. Despite these challenges, Janelle's news of a new marriage has caught everyone off guard, prompting doubts about how this fits into her well-prepared plans for independence. The identity of Janelle's new husband has sparked heated conjecture. According to reports circulating in early 2025, Janelle married a wealthy businessman, referred to as a millionaire by certain publications. This revelation was initially hinted at in the Sister Wives episode, Janelle Brown Secretly Marries Millionaire. Fans are shocked when they meet her new husband, has caused shockwaves throughout the fanbase. Unlike Janelle's prior spiritual marriage to Cody, which was founded on polygamy principles and the family's conservative Mormon views, this current partnership looks to be a typical monogamous marriage, a big break from her past. The decision to remarry, particularly to someone outside the polygamous community, exemplifies Janelle's transformation as she adopts a new identity and lifestyle. While the identity of Janelle's new husband has not been completely revealed in public publications, some elements have emerged that build a picture of a man who shares Janelle's values and goals. According to sources, he is a successful entrepreneur with a history in real estate or development, and shares Janelle's values of hard work and community. Unlike Cody, who frequently had to divide his attention between his 4 women, Janelle's new husband is described as supportive and attentive, attributes that have struck a chord with her after years of feeling marginalized in her multiple marriage. Fans have hypothesized that this unknown man may be someone Janelle met through her business pursuits, such as the establishment of Tata Farms or her travels to North Carolina. Janelle's path to this point has been defined by tremendous struggles and accomplishments. After leaving Cody, she faced the emotional and financial challenges of separating herself from the Brown family's common assets, particularly the Coyote Pass property in Arizona, which was supposed to be the site of the family's dream houses. When it became evident that Cody was unwilling or unable to equitably divide the proceeds of the property, Janelle sought legal counsel to gain her part, highlighting her desire to preserve her children's future. This financial independence enabled her to invest in Tata Farms, which has become a pillar of her new life. However, Janelle experienced terrible tragedy in 2024 when her son, Garrison Brown, died by suicide at the age of 25. Garrison's death devastated the Brown family to the core, and Janelle has been outspoken about her deep sadness. The loss drew her closer to Christine, who had helped raise Garrison during Janelle's working years, and the two women relied on one another for support. Despite the tragedy, Janelle has demonstrated great resilience, focusing her energies on her farm, her remaining children, and her personal development. Her 2025 detox plan, which she disclosed on Instagram, shows her desire to rehabilitate emotionally, physically, cognitively, and spiritually. This detox, which includes changes to her daily routine including avoiding phone use in the morning and focusing on meditation and journaling, has helped Janelle process her grief and rebuild her life. Janelle's marriage announcement comes during this moment of transition, bringing issues about how her new husband would fit into her detox and healing path. In a February 2025 interview on the Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson podcast, Janelle originally indicated indifference in dating or remarrying, indicating that she was done with the concept of dating and was enjoying her single existence. She stressed her wish to preserve control of her fate and concentrate on her personal objectives, such as constructing her forever home in North Carolina. She did, however, leave the possibility of love open, stating that if someone special entered her life, she would evaluate her alternatives. This candor, combined with her admission that she did not want to stay alone forever, implies that her new husband entered her life at a critical juncture, providing the companionship and support she required. The contrast between Janelle's previous and current relationships is significant. Her marriage to Cody was marked by the difficulties of polygamy, such as restricted time with her spouse and the emotional toll of sharing him with 3 other women. Janelle frequently characterized herself as relishing on the independence that polygamy provided, allowing her to focus on her work and children without the constant presence of a spouse. However, toward the end of her marriage, Cody's preference for Robin and his stringent COVID-19 protocols caused friction, notably among Janelle's sons, Garrison and Gabriel, who felt alienated by their father's rules. These disagreements influenced Janelle's choice to leave, as she realized that the family's ambition of building on Coyote Pass was no longer feasible and that she wanted to prioritize her own happiness. In contrast, Janelle's new marriage looks to be based on mutual respect and common aims. Fans have commented on Janelle's new husband's financial stability and professional achievement, which match her own entrepreneurial zeal. Tata Farms, which has encountered obstacles owing to North Carolina permitting issues, represents a huge time, financial, and emotional investment for Janelle and her family. A business-savvy partner could provide the necessary help to overcome these obstacles and realize Janelle's goal. Furthermore, Janelle's new husband's reported storytelling ability and community-oriented mindset are consistent with her appreciation for the small-town connections she has made in North Carolina, as evidenced by a positive experience with Earl Brock, a local contractor who helped clear land for Tata Farms. The reaction to Janelle's remarriage has been divided, reflecting the divisive views of Sister Wives followers. Some have expressed joy and support, praising Janelle's ability to find love again after such a difficult time. Others have questioned the timing of her nuptials, citing her recent words about enjoying singlehood and focusing on her cleanse. Fans have been leaving comments on social media platforms, mainly Instagram, speculating about her husband's identity and how this marriage will affect her relationship with her children and former sister wives. Christine, who remarried David Woolley in 2023, has been an outspoken supporter of Janelle's new journey, and the two ladies have remained close since leaving Cody. However, There is worry that Janelle's detox and emphasis on her new life in North Carolina may cause distance in their relationship, especially because Christine stays in Utah. Janelle's children have also been an important part of her journey, and their reactions to her new husband will undoubtedly influence how this marriage unfolds. Maddie, who works closely with Janelle at Tata Farms, has been a source of support for her mother, especially since Garrison's passing. Janelle's other children, Logan, Hunter, Gabriel, and Savannah, have mostly accepted her decision to leave Cody and forge her own path. While it's unclear how they feel about their mother's new husband, Janelle's statement in 2023 that her children and grandchildren are the true loves of her life implies that their acceptance is critical. The fact that her new husband is apparently a monogamist may alleviate her children's anxieties about returning to a polygamous dynamic, which has previously created substantial friction in their family. Health issues have also influenced Janelle's latter years, bringing another dimension of complexity to her story. In 2021, she was diagnosed with basal cell carcinoma, a type of skin cancer that was successfully treated. In August 2025, Janelle reported that she had been diagnosed with osteoarthritis, a degenerative joint disease that causes knee pain and stiffness. Despite her condition, Janelle has remained busy, receiving gel injections and physical therapy in preparation for a cruise in September 2025. Her willingness to keep traveling and following her loves, such as Tata Farms, illustrates her fortitude in the face of physical and emotional hardship. Her new husband's assistance could be crucial in assisting her in managing these health difficulties while continuing to build her ideal life. The larger backdrop of Sister Wives also sheds light on Janelle's decision to remarry. Season 19 of the show, which aired in 2024, focused mainly on the aftermath of the Brown family's split, with Janelle, Christine, and Mary adjusting to their new lives as single women. The season also addressed Garrison's death, which refocused emphasis on the family's difficulties with mental health and communication. Season 20, which premiered in 2025, has pushed the storyline to the future, with Janelle's marriage serving as a key plot point. The show's creators have seized on the shock value of her remarriage, portraying it as a dramatic twist that defies fans' expectations. However, some critics have questioned the announcement's validity, citing a lack of specific information about her husband's name and the timing of the declaration.